smell good.
Thank you. I just put on my deodorant.
Just now?
I told you I forgot.
Give me a cough drop. Just because I want my breath smelling like that.
Okay.
Oh, so you can't wait till we're fluid enough to just talk about stuff and go?
Yeah, just go. We can think of 3 words while we're doing it, maybe.
Oh, I didn't even think of the 3 words. The long walk.
That's so funny. Yeah, the long walk. But that's so funny. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Not being structured enough, thinking of the 3 words as we go along.
Yeah.
Genuine. And guess what we just did? Yeah.
That works for me.
Because I think we're getting, I don't want to be pigeonholed, and I think we don't thrive in those kind of spaces anyhow.
You're absolutely correct.
So we sucked, and I sucked in newspaper and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah, because it pigeonholed me.
I mean, I sucked too. I got fired.
Oh. I never even got that far. I never got to the job part. They didn't want me.
You can't fail. Don't even try.
I was like, nah, y'all got this. I'm good. I'm going to head out.
I'm head out.
Please sound like a Muppet.
A Muppet.
Just across the table.
I can't. Okay. Jesus. Greetings.
Call on them. Oh. Well,
greetings.
You say Jesus, that's all I got to do, okay? This is all you should have known.
I'm leaving all this
Go ahead.
Greetings.
And salutations.
This is the 3-to-1 podcast, and we are back with another episode, which we are entitling The Long Walk. Should be Lord of the Rings. Fellowship of the Rings. Wow. The Long Walk.
So many tragic moments.
There's a lot to go with here.
Trauma.
It was a lot of trauma. I agree.
A lot of trauma. And I blame you a lot of the times. I find myself blaming you a lot.
Well, first off, you gotta get the backstory.
Well, I'm just saying, going in, so they know, I blame you, Tamiyah.
Anyway, what ended up occurring.
What we are referring to.
Start it up, friend.
No, I don't want to do it. You do it. I'm going to get in my feelings. You started up because it was your convention, friend.
It wasn't my convention.
It was your convention. That part, I thank you. It was nice. Yeah, it was nice. So
all the good things you're going to get.
T-shirt
that was wonderful. But you're just going to minimize our experiences to a t-shirt.
Black girls rock. We did at that time.
You're right. I still own that shirt.
I gave it to my little sister.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it to my little sister. I don't know where it's at now.
It's probably a better idea because mine used to be Black Girls Rock. Nice and quick. You see how
I know where you're going.
How quick the logo emblem is right in the middle of the chest. Mm-hmm. Now it's like black. Now that I'm broader, Black Girls Rock. It's like spread upon. It's spread upon the chesticles. Which is true. Yes, breasts are the women's testicles. And men's testicles are the women's breasts.
Can we go back?
Chesticles!
Can we go back before this?
You got to go back. Way back.
Yes.
No, keep it. So.
I ain't saying you didn't have to keep it. I'm just saying, can we go back? Because I don't know.
Back to the chesticles area.
Oh my gosh.
What ended up occurring was some years ago. Was it in how they say it? The year of our Lord.
The year of our Lord 2011.
Was it really?
I do believe.
It sounds about right.
Did you come back to school that next year? Or were you done?
I don't remember.
I went back because I was a super senior, but did you go back? I don't think you went back.
Not if it was 2012.
No. It was going to be.
That is a really good accent.
Yes, thank you.
Now I feel like you're gonna trip up because I already gave you compliments on it.
Short your face.
Short your face. Fine.
Mm-hmm. You came and scooped me up.
Fine, we'll go with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, as some of you may know, actually none of you will know because we didn't say it. We didn't meet in college, you know that, but we both did journalism school. Mm-hmm. Because we felt it was journalism and media studies, because we felt it was a broad enough umbrella of a major to hold something we were interested in. We knew we were interested in something within the media sector.
Do all of that with your head, I guess.
Something. I was more of the writer, and you are a writer as well, but you were definitely more of just content creator, director type life. They didn't have cinema studies as a major. If they did, most likely would have been there. They only had a minor. So, journalism and media studies.
Yes.
Now, as a part of that, I went on a lot of internships before I actually became an actual reporter, which I actually was at some point in my life. But before that, internships. One of them was at My 9 News. During that time, I met this really cool reporter. And she told me about it was Black Journalists, the National Association for Black Journalists, the NABJ. And they have a conference or convention every single year. So I wanted to go. It was the closest I could get to like an Essence festival to me. And I decided to tell my bestie. And she told us that she could meet up with us. And we don't have to pay tickets or something for this event. She would just meet up with us. And we would go, have a good time. And she would get us into some events. Fast forward, never met up with her. Called her, all that. She never picked up.
And then we ended up going to the hotel. Remember all that?
What?
Waiting for her?
Well, we planned it all out.
Well, we planned it. Whatever. What was planned?
Well, we planned out this whole venture because we were going to a convention. We felt it was important.
To me, because
we thought it was important. You thought we were just going where?
No, I said unbeknownst to me. I didn't know the plan. I just came along. I was down. Diggity down. All the time.
Brother.
All around.
Well, I didn't know you didn't. I didn't. Anyway. My boyfriend at the time, my husband now, had a car. Only person with the car that we really knew that would take us places. So we got involved with him to drive us as close to the convention as possible. And we booked a place, a hotel, a Red Roof Inn. Red Roof Inn and your cheap prices. We booked the place with them in South Jersey area. Lisa is from South Jersey. Tamiyah is not. And so I kind of trusted you.
Hey, no, You trusted me to do what?
What is the southern parts that was supposed to be close to the Phillies?
No, you were navigating. Let's not forget that. See, this is why I'm mad.
You told me about Red Roof Inn.
Yes, I might have told you about the freaking hotel because that is the central of hotels. So you're going to get the best price, okay, for the hotel and close enough that we can hippity hop hop skippity jump on the train to get to where we're going to be.
Which was the point, to get close enough to the public transportation to get to the convention.
And I delivered.
So anyway, we went to this hotel. Hubby was exhausted because he used to work crazy hours at this job. And so he stayed there with us. We stayed in the hotel, spent the night. He stayed there as well because trying to drive back in that state, he could crash. He was too tired. This worked out for us in one way, not so much in the other. The way that it worked out, once we all woke up early to go to this convention, stop going into your dark place. Once we went out to this convention, we hitched a ride with him even further to take us to the public transportation spot, the train or the light rail to get to the Philly thing and back. He drove us there. Now, y'all, we must have had some good conversation. Good conversation, because we didn't even notice the ride. It felt like a 5-minute drive.
It was like 10.
Maybe even 15.
Maybe.
Could have been 20.
Actually, it's 15. I did the math.
Oh, well.
I circled back.
Yeah. So we were talking, chilling, drove us there. Great. Got on the train. Great. Got there. It was the fastest, smoothest thing ever from the hotel to the train to the thing. And when we got off the light rail, we were there. We were at the event. Like it was perfect. We didn't have to take any more public transportation. Light rail was more like $1 or $2. It was wonderful. The event was wonderful. We went to go wait for my connect from my 9 who never showed up. No names will be named. So we went to the convention center, and once we realized we were probably shafted in terms of the person wasn't going to show up, I remember standing there, no ticket, outside of like the rope, looking at all the wonderful little what are they called? Stations. Let's say stations. Stations and stuff where the different vendors, magazines and everything were propped up, and you could see Essence in the distance. Mm-hmm. Oh, the essence of the black woman. That was your dream at that time too. Yeah, right for them. No need to go there. Anyway, so we saw it. We took the chance. I think I was first. I jumped the rope. You didn't. You forgot someone we saw. We saw someone. All that wagon she dragging. Yes, we saw a classmate who was there too. But she had a. Did she have a? She did have a ticket, but she was one of the people that said, "Girl, if you don't go ahead and jump this rope." Yeah, she was on the other side. She egged us on. She egged us on. So I went out like we came this all this way, and I jumped that rope. And then Lisa was like, "Yeah," and she jumped the rope. I feel judgment. I feel judgment, and I feel guilt when I do something that's not right and not of God. So she jumps the rope. We get in. It's awesome. We get a whole bunch of little free stuff. Whole bunch of we got free shirts, the Black Girls Rock shirts, which were awesome. It was so much fun. We had a really good time. We even, one point our feet were hurting because we had on heels. And I had an extra pair of flats because I was smart. Lisa did not, so we ended up stopping at the mall to get her some soft shoes, whatever. And they were cute too. They were cute little fluffy shoes. Were cute too. Go ahead, pay less. Miss you, man. Miss you. Oh, R.I.P. So we went ahead. Had a great time. Did not have no tickets for the parties and stuff and after parties, so we didn't do any of that. We ate probably at the mall. And we also went into one of the I don't know, booths? Whatever. No, they were having meetings and things. Conferences, panel discussions. Okay. Panel discussions. Went to one of those too. Yeah. So it was great. And we were just hoping to God they don't ask for tickets or anything. Yes. We were just to be young and do little things. We were just trying to. Hi, sir. Right. We were trying to get into the door of our careers. Mm-hmm. Which we have no interest in being in. Not at all. Not really. Not at all. But at the time, it seemed nice. And so we left. We left with our bags of great stuff. We also met Mixed Chicks. Is that Mixed Chicks? That sounds cool. Aunt Jessie's. It's your Facebook? Not Mixed Chicks. Miss Jessie's. Strike that from the record. Oh, can you send that to me? We met Miss Jessie, yes. Oh, my locks were short. Okay, that was 2011. Look at you. They kept on saying Look at your legs. They kept on saying I look like Dawn from Danny King. Yes. At the time, I think I did back in the day. I used to get that in Olivia. I think it's the eyes. All right, I stand corrected yet again. Mm-hmm. Anyways, so awesome. We also met the Miss Jessie's people, which was pretty awesome. That was a good entrepreneur thing, which it's funny that we all, God, universe, links, so many links today. Mm-hmm. Before podcast and after recording. Mm-hmm. So we saw them, we saw people, we got free stuff. It was great. We walked out. Awesome. Free stuff. Got on our light rail. No, friend. Before we got on the light rail, you were using your thing to navigate, even to get to the light rail. Hop stop? Was it stop? Yeah. I know you were using that back in the day. Right, I was advanced. Sister put me up on it. Not advanced enough. Basically, there was an app that showed us how to take public transportation and use our legs to get to wherever the heck we need to go. And so I was using that and the trusty Google Maps to tell us how to get to where. And so it told us how to get back on the train, the light rail home. Okay, we're home now, we're leaving. So we went back. By the way, my husband, my boyfriend at the time, was not there anymore. He left because he was fully rested and started his trek back to the northbound section. Mm-hmm. So we're like, it's fine. Hey, that was a short car ride from the hotel to the train station. We are staying at that hotel one more night before we go back in the morning. Okay? Watch us walk, because we was also on our health kick at the time. And skinny, both of us. Yeah. They watch us walk to where we need to go, probably back to the hotel. It's going to be simple. So we get on that light rail. We get off that light rail. Looking around. We got this. We even thought, in case, the Things get long. We could get a quick taxi cab. It's gonna be quick. This is before Uber and stuff was super popular.
Second choice.
Super quick.
Just an option.
Just a backup plan.
Just in case.
So we start the walk, and it is beautiful. It's a beautiful
day.
Just gorgeous, beautiful day. It was like a gorgeous little neighborhood that still looked like it was back in the time, like Ben Franklin time. So everything was very like.
Ben Franklin time. It's a little quaint neighborhood.
It still had the cobblestone streets and everything like that. The homes with all the flags sticking out. It was very, very revolutionary looking. It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
And we started the walk. We started to look in the stores because they're all pretty, like just literally window shopping with our bags of free stuff from the convention, the wedding dresses, the cute dresses. We sort of had on our little heels, so we were cute. And then we decided to stop at a Rite Aid or CVS because we saw it.
CVS.
Oh, sorry, CVS. And we went in there to get a taxi cab number just in case we decided to get a little lazy and get a little fancy, you know what I mean? So we went in there. Guy pulled out a big old, phone book?
Phone book, yellow paper. Wow.
Shook the table, shook the desk.
Why?
I remember that. And that should have been our first hit.
Why did we ask for a taxi number? Then couldn't we Google it back in the day?
Right?
What happened?
It was weird. No, you know what we did? We just was like, do you have any, I think, we just asked them, is there any quick, like, taxi thing? Because we thought city. We thought like a second-hand thought.
I could have probably been getting my tweezers at the time.
You was right. And so he pulled that out, and that should have been my first hit, that people don't do taxis out here. This isn't the city. This is like some other type of country. Just get out country. So
it's not get out country. It's a suburb. Just because you don't know what a suburb is, and I ain't know what
it's a suburb.
It's a suburb. We don't have freaking what you call them?
Don't
things
you try to insult my
bodegas and everybody walking out everywhere all the time.
I
gotta worry about hitting 10 to 20 people every day because people bobbing and weaving in between cars because that's normal in the North Jersey.
Number one, everybody ain't gonna be sitting around waiting on paying CVS high-end pharmacy prices when you got a bodega in the corner who still got the Advil too.
Questionable with
50
those
cents.
Cats all over everything.
It's not always cats. It's not always cats
everywhere.
It's not always cats. It's not always cats.
Old ass cheese balls.
Nobody can go nowhere unless you got a vehicle and car insurance. Who got all that time for that?
We do in South Jersey.
Oh really?
Yes, we do. You mad?
I ain't mad. You mad? Busted and stuff.
You done tried to almost hit multiple of people.
Hit them? Are you talking about when I'm driving?
They just be bobbing and weaving. Oh, you gonna go? I'm gonna go? No, I have the car, sir. I go. You go after. Or if I let you go.
Yeah, that's pedestrian first thing and something else, man.
We be doing that here. Like, you stop. You have to acknowledge. That's a whole different story. Like, if you don't acknowledge, if you just go zing right across the thing, I can't acknowledge you if you do that. Let me acknowledge you. Grant me the opportunity to say,
I approve of your walk across the street.
Please do, ma'am or sir. Please do. I'll wait. I digress.
Do you?
Shut your face.
Anyway.
I didn't think we got the phone book then. I thought I just went in there for
some
tweezers. Because I was living my best life. I was like,
I put 2 phone numbers in my phone from that point. Don't know why I didn't just Google it. It was all weird.
Why?
I don't know. Even when I think about it, I'm like, why
doesn't make sense?
We just asked him because he thought we know something offhand. Like, oh, just call this place. But then when he pulled out that, I'm like, oh, they still have these phone books? So anyway, we thought we were prepared. We had our tweezers, we had our taxi numbers, and we started the walk. And again, I was using my phone. This wonderful Google Maps apps opportunity where it would just show you how long. It'd be like a nice long blue line.
And how long did it say at first, right? When we started our journey from the light rail?
This is how I know.
Please go ahead.
This is how I know.
What you know?
That I don't think it was 15 minutes because when I told you.
You don't say.
When I told you how long it said like an hour or two. It was like leaning to, and we felt confident because we were
I
in
felt
our
like it was
comfort.
more hour. Hour felt okay. We can do
No,
that.
we said it was a little more than an hour, and we were like,
a little
we
bit
got
more.
this.
I would say an hour and 30. We were looking
Fine,
at
hour
it
and a
as
half.
like a way to be like, okay, we can
We're
be healthy.
already
We can
on
do
this healthy kick. Let's do this. Get our walk, exercising for the day. We just walked around the convention. We can walk this to the hotel.
Without a doubt. I got my comfy shoes
We
on.
had such a smooth ride with my man's on the way that we had no clue. When we were mentioning how good the conversation must have been, it's because we really felt that ride there was nice and short in the vehicle, and we didn't realize until we did. So we walking back to the story, y'all. We walking back, and it's a beautiful day, and it starts getting darker, and we're still walking, and my phone is telling us an hour still. So if it started out in an hour and a half, at this point we're at like an hour and 15. Mind you, we've been walking a lot longer. I feel like we was like something's up.
Mm-hmm.
So when it got super dark, and I was using the flashlight on my phone too
to guide our way.
To guide our way,
because
in the sub of the herbs there is no light of the lamps.
No, there's no street lights.
No.
Not like that, at least.
Nope.
There's a few.
So
not nearly enough.
I decided to look at my phone a little closer, and then I see, for those who have the Google Maps apps, you know
everybody
how
on the world.
You know how
everybody
on
in
the, you
the
know
world.
how on the top
the whole entire world.
It has some options of if you're driving in a car, or if you're on a bus, or if you're on a train, or if you're on a bike, or if you're on a feet walking. I had it set to if you're in a car. So I noticed this, right? I didn't want to alert the TaLissa yet. So when we were walking, I kind of slowed down a couple of steps so she was ahead of me. And then I changed it from the walk to the car, the car to the walk. And I said, oh, this won't be too bad. Can't be too much of a difference. And when I changed that selection from the car to the feet, that sucker said, doom. 4 hours? 3 to up to 4 hours?
After already walking how much, friend?
We had already walked at least an hour.
So
the reason we checked it is because it didn't seem to be moving the time, but we knew the legs was going.
Constantly going.
So I checked it, and that's when I noticed, and then I changed it, and then it said 4 hours. At that point, I could not fake anymore. I stopped dead in my tracks. The TaLissa, she turned around and said, what? And I remember this moment because the flashlight on my phone was on her shoes, and I didn't want to look up into her face. And I said, Lisa, the app, the Google Maps, I put car instead of walk, so it wasn't giving us the right time that it would take to get to the hotel. Well, what does it say? It said you're 4 hours. It said you're 4 hours. When I tell you Lisa's face when I brought that flashlight up at the top to see.
Hope be damned. Hope be damned.
I don't know if I've ever seen so much shock and disappointment in one person's expression. The fall of the face that occurred when she realized. Oh my God.
Yeah. Take that in. How would you take that in, friend? How do you think you would take that in? What would you do?
Cry. What did we do next? Did we call a taxi next, or did we just try to keep walking first?
Nah, bruh. It was taxi time after that.
I think once we found out the time, we called the taxi numbers that I had received from the CVS.
And by then it was late.
It was late.
It
was late. It was dark. And we decided, we'll help each other out to pay this part off. We'll split it. And I called this man and he said, "Where are you?" And Googled, we realized, we found out where we were. Told him the street, told him where we were. And they said, "Oh, okay, it will be about $60. And we were like, ouch. Okay. All right, fine, we'll take it. And then he said, "To get to you." And we hung up. So he was going to charge us because he was crossing state lines because we were so close to Pennsylvania. He was going to charge us $60 to get to our location. That didn't even include taking us to their home hotel.
Why were we so far? I don't even get it. I don't even understand it now. But you know what I do? What I've come to understand by and by. Oh, by and by. In the beginning of the journey, God was trying to tell me something. He was giving me signs along the way. A literal sign. We passed by a church. And on the church sign, it said...
Turn back?
No. It said, "Now watching Soul Survivor."
Soul Survivor?
Yeah, that movie about the girl that had the shark accident, took her arm.
Oh.
That was a message. That was a message. Now that I look at it and understand it by and by, he was preparing me. He was prepping us. Listen, I'm going to take you through some turmoil. I'm going to take you through some journeys. I'm going to take you through some down and outs. I'm going to take you through a journey that you thought would be quicker, that you thought it would be, right? It was not.
I'm going to teach you about disappointment today. I'm going to teach you about it.
Survival. Survival, man.
Survival.
Because at the end of the day, we are here to tell the story, okay?
Tell the tale.
I made it through.
So we continued on the trek. We crossed bridges, people. Little stream bridges. It was one regular size bridge at one point. We crossed bridges.
So many towns.
We went from cobblestone to blacktop. We went from not corner stores because we weren't in the north with the bodegas, but we went from stores to gas stations.
7-Elevens.
7-Elevens. We walked to the gas station.
And wide.
And bought more stuff. How smart is it? You already got bags of stuff from this convention to go to a store to buy more stuff.
We were hungry.
We bought.
We were hungry.
I don't think we did eat dinner. We went in on snacks.
I bought a comfort donut. It comforted me.
Comforted you on your journey?
Indeed it did.
Whatever I was burning,
I replenished.
We got some snacks, drinks, food. We just was eating and walking. That helped a lot, eating and walking. It did. I remember walking by some city signs, like city, not street signs, but like Cherry Hill. What was another one? We was actually walking through towns. Whole towns.
Everything seemed familiar, yet not so familiar for me. I passed it in a car, on my way to somewhere.
But never on foot.
In a car. Never on a foot.
We passed churches. We passed buildings, huge office buildings. I don't even know where we were. What's that street called? Kingsburg?
Yeah.
Kingsburg? Kings what?
King something. And I know the town we started off, or maybe we were close by, was Haddonfield. I got lost in there recently, and it triggered me. Not ashamed to say, it definitely triggered me. I had to call my mama to help me get out. I was like, I'm not following GPS. You don't understand. Just show me and guide me out.
It was like King's Highway. It was a whole highway. It was a very, yes. And it's like the longest highway in the world.
Cemetery and everything is.
Yes, we passed cemeteries. We passed it all. And you know what?
What?
What it is, once you, what?
What, friend? What? It's only the second option on your GPS.
Even your bestest, You counting the option thing. Even your bestest friend in the whole world, go on a 5-hour walk with them. You will lose conversations. We've never lost stuff to talk about with each other.
Never.
That walk was so long, we lost the conversation. Forget losing hope. We lost the convo.
Didn't have nothing to say.
We didn't have nothing else to say to each other. We started walking with just disdain at some point.
Singing Negro spirituals.
We started singing Negro spirituals.
Oh, they'll get you through. Oh, I didn't understand it until we went on the journey, but they'll get you through. By and by, they'll get you through. It's all you got. You ain't got nothing else to say.
We ain't got nothing else to say. We was in there like,
I'm gonna keep on trucking
in the water. Just gonna trouble the waters. We literally started singing Negro spirituals because the conversation dried up all the way up.
It's the only connection we needed at that time.
That's
all we needed.
Bruh, it was bad. We started talking about life, death, our ancestors. I started thinking about like, yo, and I say this, I just saw Harriet last night.
I was just about to say that. I wish Harriet would have popped up and said, come on now. Come on, I know y'all's not free, and I know you're not free. Come follow me. I wish she would have popped up at that moment.
We needed her spirit. When I tell you, I was sitting there, I just watched Harriet, and these people worked so hard to get 100 miles to freedom. And that's before the Slave Restitution Act, where they then had 600 miles to trek to make it to Canada. Bruh.
Oh, Harriet.
Bruh.
Harriet. I would have taken your hand, Harriet. I would have followed you everywhere.
Bro, you would have followed you. When I tell you, we were watching that thing, my mother was like, would you have gone with her through the waters? I said, you know what? She seemed like, I might have, Ma. I might have.
Convenience stores would have been like our helpers along the way.
Yes, it would have been. Oh, it would have been the Underground Railroads.
You're almost
Safe
home free
housing,
now.
Fugitive Slave Act. Man, but
You're almost home free now. Come on. You only got a few miles left to go.
Nope, not in this place. These mugs, yo. How did our ancestors do it? How in the world did the people who birthed us, our grandparents, parents, us, how? With some of them no shoes, cold, walking like miles. Hardly any clothes,
miles to the
lakes
bus stop.
and rivers and debris and forest and ground.
I'll have a new appreciation every time my grandma starts to tell me I had to walk several miles just to get to the bus, just to go to school. Or several miles, forget a bus.
Daily.
There was no bus. Several miles just to get to school. And I'm like, you know what? I won't pay homage where homage is due. You did that, Grandma.
Daily.
I appreciate it. Oh, I appreciate it now.
Daily. Like how? Feet bleeding and blistering? Bruh.
We lazy.
We had a full appreciation for all ancestors after that walk. We were singing Negro spirituals. We were bringing their souls to us. Once we ran out of Negro spirituals that we knew, we began to pray.
Father, in the name of Jesus, though we walk through the valleys of the shadow, the death, and the South Jersey, Father, be with us and guide us. Be a lantern to our feet, Father.
Be a lantern to our feet.
Protect us and keep us, Father God. Let us decipher signs as wonders and lead us on our way.
Lead us to the promised land of the red of the and roof of the inn.
Where they leave the light on for us, Father God. Please. We thank you. We see it already done. Declare and decree it in the land of the South Jersey, Father. In the year of our Lord,
2011. Amen. When I tell you that there was no hope at some point, we ran out of conversation, we ran out of songs, and we ran out of prayer. And we kept walking. And still, we walked.
And we walked single file, too. We couldn't even
single
walk.
File.
We didn't even walk next to each other.
Walk next to each other no more. We walked single file. But then, because the road on the highway became a strip of sidewalk, then we had no choice but to walk single file at one point. Especially when the sidewalk disappeared completely and we was walking alongside the bridge with the grassland.
Yeah, we would have died, surely died. Shirley died.
We got desperate. It got bad. It got worse. We actually started going to stores asking for help. We went into a 7-Eleven, got some snacks because we were hungry again. Because this was such a long period of time. It was from one food source to the next. Like we literally went from starvation, ate on the walk, start getting hungry again, eat on the walk. We got a whole bag of goodies. Went up to the counter to this Indian man who I was hoping to have a connection with Lisa.
You know what?
And then went up in that sucker.
You know what? It's not a mind thing.
And I said, Sir, please, can I pay you to give us a ride to the Red Roof Inn?
He gonna usually leave his store.
We only this far away now. Please, sir, please.
It wasn't even that far. It was almost there.
It was almost there.
I remember
that
eating
was
my
like
donut
15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes most.
Yeah.
And he was like, no. Well, he said it that way. He said, no. He said,
don't shake your head when you do it. Only I can do it.
You're right. He said, no.
It doesn't sound the same.
It doesn't. And you ain't shaking your head either. I said, sir, please. I said, I'll pay you. He was like, no. He thought this was some type of trap. He was not beat. And I'm like, God damn it. I can't even pay for service around here.
We don't have taxis like that. That's crazy to think about that, too. We just don't have taxis like that.
Man, whatever. Forget the stupid taxes.
You mad? Taxis.
Oh, taxis. Oh.
Taxis on the right.
Forget
the taxes. I'll pay them, too.
I'm talking about the snacks that we would eat.
No.
Like, fuck, we ain't pay no taxes on them snacks.
No.
Yes, no, we didn't have taxes like that. Uber wasn't a thing right there like that.
No.
Even if it existed, we didn't know.
No, it definitely didn't.
And so we ended up, and then I remember staring at this mom with a son and like wondering, I was like about to go walk up and ask if she can give us a ride. She could have, but I wouldn't even been happy if she did, because that's unsafe.
Yeah.
It's
You be
unsafe.
like, ma'am, if you want, but I mean, I understand if you don't, because I don't think I would, but if you want to, if you find it in your heart, but I could understand if you don't find it in your heart, because I don't know if I would do it if I have a child present as well, but if you find it somewhere in your heart, please give us a ride.
Please give us a ride.
Please give us a ride.
Please, ma'am. May you give us a ride. Oh, but I didn't want to scare the boy. It was a child there. It wasn't worth that.
But she probably would have, honestly.
She might have.
Women are a little bit, and if they know that
well,
we're women,
we felt like we wanted to trust her more because she was a woman. That's the reason, because she was a woman with a kid. Why I trust her. I said I could knock her out if she tried something. Well, not the kid. First I saw her. I said I could knock her out.
She did not give us a ride now. I'm so glad. She would have reached over to push her window up or something. You would have knocked her out. I'm so sorry, Jimmy. I'm so sorry, Jimmy.
Your mommy will wake up soon. We're going to leave now.
She's just unconscious, I
Good
promise.
luck to you, sir. Man, it was bad. It got so bad that our feet started hurting in them cute little heels. So I pulled out my shoes. And Lisa then, because during the convention we were sharing my shoes.
Yeah, and then I bought the shoes to walk there. Yeah, thank God.
And so thank God she bought her own shoes from Payless.
God be looking out. He knew
because we ended up walking to the point where we had hold our heels.
You a survivor. You gonna make it, even though it don't look like you can take it.
You took that long to get to take, even though it don't
but
look
it
like you can possibly take it.
It worked though.
And take it. Woo! No. We both had on these flats and was walking. And the walk got so bad. Again, God, these ancestors of ours are the strongest people of all. Y'all, our knees stopped bending. It got bad to the point where bending your knee felt like work. So our legs were just doing this kind of slide, just lift up off the ground, drag, slide thing. It was like, you heard steps, and then you heard both of us just... And it was crazy because I remember telling myself, you gotta move faster so you can get there faster. But my body wasn't responding. Like, it was like, no.
No, my body knew. It was like, girl, just make it. just make it. So it doesn't
Well, I was
just
trying to
make
push
it.
myself, and my body was like, nope.
Nah, because even when those boys came up, like we was walking
I'm
single
unable
file.
to can.
When we was walking single file and we was walking along the street, and these young boys, like a group of young boys, and anytime you see a group of young hooligans.
I remember hooligans.
Yeah, young hooligans, South Jersey and hooligans,
And they had bikes.
but hooligans nonetheless. I don't know, maybe one or two had a bike, but I don't remember the bikes. I don't remember. Maybe you remember. I don't know. But they were walking up, and we both had a mind conversation. Like, if they tried us something, we don't have enough strength to fend off for ourselves. So what is gonna be our plan of action? We just looked at each other like, all right now. Just start beefing up our conversation. Yeah, that's what I told them. Don't do it.
We don't have the body strength, so we start yelling at each other. Yeah, the kids like, yelling in the streets.
Bruh,
you know when every time somebody walk past them, so they can seem strong. You know that.
Like, bruh, nah, that's what I told them though.
Oh my God, but this is the suburb. It's like, oh my God.
We had to beef it up.
Yes, we did.
They didn't mess with us. The hooligans came and they left. So
they left.
That was good. But yeah. I remember that.
I almost forgot.
They ain't want none.
They ain't want no sauce.
They ain't want none because we couldn't give them none.
We couldn't give them no sauce.
We couldn't give them none if they wanted some.
It was so bad.
It was so.
Feet started scraping across the ground, and finally, out of this long trek on this highway, the GPS said take a turn, and we knew with this turn we only had. Well, and it was crazy. It was a straight shot, y'all. It was a straight shot. It was like a straight shot that took all these hours.
No. There was some curves.
Oh, yeah, there was some curves.
Especially
but
at
the
that
last leg was a straight L.
Yeah.
Took a long L on Kings, and then we took a right for where our hotel was. And that was going to be another hour, 40 minutes.
You know, I pick up my sister every day there.
Good night.
Right by me. And it comes back to haunt me.
I'm sure it does. And because it was an hour and minutes, hour and something minutes left, we were still weak. We were still weak and desperate and couldn't imagine spending another hour doing this. So I called the man again, the taxi man. And he gave us a better deal. I don't know if it's because it's later. And was like, I'm going to send Brian, his name is going to be Brian, to come pick you guys up. So we decided to keep
Motherfucker, forget you, Brian.
We decided to keep walking.
Sorry.
Just so we could like be along the way and closer, maybe it'll be cheaper, whatever.
Oh yeah.
But every time some headlights passed behind us, we'd stop and turn. It was a straight up moment. Squirrel!
This is it.
Squirrel! Like we constantly was like, there it is. And he kept driving past. It wasn't Brian. At this point, y'all remember when we lost that conversation and we lost those songs and we lost those prayers? Reignited. Every time we saw his pass, we would be like, and we realized it wasn't Brian because he was going to be in a white cab or something. We started rapping. We ran out of talk. We ran out of songs. We ran out of prayer. But we started rapping. We were so pissed. We started doing hostile rap songs for the rest of the walk. No, Brian was a lion. Right?
No, I was a hype man.
Oh, you was the hype man.
I don't rap.
I was rapping.
I don't do that.
Was I the rapper?
I can sing the hook.
Did I rap?
Yeah, you rapped. I sung the hook.
Well, I know I rapped.
Forget you and everything you stand for. And then you did hard. I don't go hard.
And I went hard. Yeah. Brian was a lion. When I see him, I'm going to punch him in the throat.
Yeah. You did that. Yeah. I wanted to still remain some kind of calm in case we did come in contact with him.
Well, you would have been one talking to him.
Yeah, because you could not.
Long story short, that motherfucker didn't even show. Not he walked all the way to the Red Roof Inn, and he didn't even show. Good thing is we saved our money. Bad thing is we were hurt. When I remember we got into the doggone Red Roof Inn parking lot, we saw a couple making out in a freaking truck.
Oh.
I remember we both looked at them like,
just frolicking.
Just get your asses in the house. Do you want people to look? I think I actually screamed at them like, get a room.
They are at their room.
Shut up, they weren't. They weren't outside. And we walked. And we was on the second floor of the Red Roof Inn, so we just had like a trug on that steps, remember? It was like, walking up them steps. We was on the second floor, I remember. You don't.
Second floor.
We climbed up them steps in pain, got in that room, peeled off. No, we didn't peel off our clothes. We hopped in the bed.
Hopped in the bed. I ate my donut.
She had a donut. I had some cheese and some soda. Don't ask me questions. And we straight up stripped in our beds. We didn't even have to pee. We just took off our clothes while laying down.
And slept.
And ate first.
Well, I ate, but...
And looked at the bottom of our feet.
I don't think I finished chewing or digesting.
Bro, when we looked at the bottom of our feet, they were as red as anything.
It hurt so bad.
They were bright. It was blistered.
It was blistered. It hurt.
It was blistered. It was bad.
I've never had my feet hurt like that before in my life. Like, oh, my feet hurt. They're cute shoes. No, you don't know this type of hurt. And you'll never know.
Unless
you walk 4 or 5 hours by your daggone self. Or with a friend. Good
luck to you.
So I wish for you. I'm sorry, really? You're going to go into the now? Come down.
Right.
Come down.
So, long story short, the long walk was as traumatizing as anything could be. I remember at one point I actually was hoping somebody would snatch us up. I was hoping someone would pull over, think we were good enough to pull over and give us a ride. But at the same time, I was hoping they wouldn't because I didn't want to be kidnapped. It was the most awkward feeling. You fight battle with yourself. It was like...
You said good enough. Oh, those two girls look good for the picket.
Good enough for the picket.
Good enough for the picket.
And then I was like, I don't want anybody to pick us up because I don't want to be, kidnapped, like...
And chances are we wouldn't be going to the Red Roof Inn. And if we were, it wouldn't be on our...
It wouldn't be our terms.
No, not at all.
Bruh, I remember sitting there thinking that, and I was just like, I don't want anyone to pick us up because that's wrong, but I do want someone to pick us up because I'm tired.
I just wanted Brian to show up.
And then I got upset that people wouldn't pick us up. I remember turning around.
You were going through a lot of
internal fights.
Listen, I would just like to say that one sign helped me out.
No, I was like,
survive. I said, you will survive. Now, Brian... On the other hand, you will get what's coming for you.
Brian, kick rocks. Kick every rock in the universe, you
All
bastard.
I wanted him to do was make good on his word. At the end of the day, it didn't even matter about the way.
I'm glad God kept him away because I didn't want to waste that money after getting that close.
Yeah.
But I remember getting mad at people for not picking us up. I remember assessing ourselves. I was looking like, see, we dressed up. We in suits. We got on good shoes. I said, we don't look like no raggedy. I was sitting there like, we don't look like no raggedy ass hippies, freaking hobos on the side of the road. This is what was in my head. I think I said it out loud too. I said, we don't look like that. We look like professional young women, and they won't pick us up. No one wants to help us because we black. Even if we're professional, we still black.
This is when I knew you were delirious, my friend. Usually people don't pick up any stranger at all, no matter what they look like on the road. And that's probably why our freaking cab driver didn't find us, because we were walking two black figures on the side of the road. We didn't look like we could elicit
we should have worn white.
His services.
We should have worn white.
It would just been more glaring. Our figures in white. Probably be more alarming.
I know, like, what's that?
Are those angels? Or what's going on here? What's going on? Angels of death. What's going on? Why are they walking?
It was rough, y'all.
Why are they singing Negro spirituals? No, we would have scared everybody away. We're in our white. Oh, we wouldn't need to stretch out our arms.
I know. Like we're coming out of Beyonce videos.
Nah, that was No, Brian, I just want to know somewhere in the world that you made good.
Are you still talking to Brian?
Yes, because I want to make sure he's a man of his word, because at the end of the day, all we have in this world is our word. And you didn't make good on your word. And I feel some type of way, Brian, and you are the reason why I have trust issues today. If you say what you say what you mean, and do as you said you would do. And Brian didn't do that. And I hope wherever you are, Brian, wherever you are in this world, that you make good on it, sir.
I hope somebody
Oh,
leaves
yeah.
you.
Well, you
I
do
hope
it
you
too.
want to get picked up and someone don't show up. That's what I hope.
Your heart has turned cold, my friend. It's turned very cold.
Justice.
Okay.
Justice.
It's dark justice.
Justice. Good justice.
Dark justice. I just want to make sure he's doing the right thing from that point on.
What's that OJ thing? That's white justice.
What?
It was a black. They showed an excerpt of old boy talking about OJ in jail, and it was crazy. It was like, that's white justice.
See it? It's real out here. It's real out here.
Oh my God! But y'all, it was bad.
I remember literally opening the door
to the hotel.
Yes, following you straight into you went to the first bed.
Yes, by the bathroom.
And I went to the first one, and I had my leg crossed up like this on the bed like this, taking it, and I had the donut in that long bag, like the long grocery bag. I had to dig very deep just to get it. Put it in my mouth, and I swear to Bob, I tell you, I went to sleep with a little bit of donut still in my throat. Never fully went down, never fully digested.
Why did you die?
I don't. God told me early on, you are a soul survivor. That is why I'm here today.
You went to sleep with a donut stuck in your throat?
I'm sure I did not finish it, nor did I finish chewing. I was just like, well done. Well done. That's all I had left.
Oh my God. I remember looking at the bottom of your feet and mine while I ate my cheese. Ate my Cracker Barrel cheese and drank my Dr. Pepper and was just like.
How did our feet recover, dog?
We should have soaked them. But that would have required walking to the bathroom.
And no more of that.
If you've never felt, we felt like, I've never felt like walking was not in my life's plan anymore.
Not at all.
I didn't ever want to envision walking again. Philip came to pick us up the next morning, and I wanted him to carry us out. Our feet still hurt. We got up like.
I don't remember changing. I literally don't remember anything.
We did have to stand in the shower. I think we just literally got our things, and just sat in the car, and just laid there and let him drive us the rest of the way. Slept our pain off. That was the roughest walking experience of my life. Were you hoping to get kidnapped and getting mad when you're not? When you sing in Negro spirituals and thinking about your ancestors walking through states.
It was appreciation.
We walked through cities and it hurt.
But we gained something. We gained a lot.
We didn't even have any more conversation for our friendship.
but we gained a lot.
At one point I was
know we could harmonize. We know we could rap and sing on a hook. We know that collectively we would have jumped Brian if we saw him on site.
Correct. On site.
On site.
I've never felt my feet hurt that much. I remember for your feet, the pain from your feet, the bottom of your foot, to literally shoot up your calf into your thighs. We were like that. Like it was like from a good solid bend leg walk to like the shufflest of shuffle, the smallest shuffle of old lady jams, just scooch, 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 scooch. It was sad. We couldn't even walk faster. We knew we could get home faster if we walked faster, but it hurt too much.
I bring walking shoes everywhere I go now.
Too much.
Everywhere.
Well, now you got a car.
Well, touche, but you know.
Could you imagine holding walking shoes was bad enough trying to store our heels?
Wait, what'd you say?
Holding walking shoes. You know, the way you were able to put them in your trunk.
I would chuck them damn heels. They would go in the trash for all I care.
Off on the bridge they did.
Goodbye. I would have definitely took those walking shoes.
But it was the longest walk in history, y'all. And so
if we were better prepared,
maybe
it probably would have been different. It was the surprise and the shock of it all. It's the fact that we started off, that's such a pretty dress. I love this.
We got this. We're going to walk. It's wonderful.
Look at these tweezers. They're $2.99.
An hour and a half. What? We can do that. We do that in the gym.
Come and get you some.
You don't do 5 hours, bro. Who just 5 hours?
Such a cute little town. Look at it. Look at this. The church is showing Soul Survivor. That's so cute.
So I do blame myself for not knowing how to properly get the GPS app.
I trusted you, friend. I trusted you, but it was such a long journey that I lost trust
and gained it back.
And gained it back. All in the same trip. All in the same trip. It was so long.
We went through all the steps of depression, rage, deceit. What's the other one?
Girl, I don't know, but I felt all the things. I felt all of the things.
Denial. There was a lot of denial. All the way to the point where we got into reconciliation at the Red Roof Inn. We didn't even know I was mad at anybody anymore. We just wanted to be there, just wanted to lay there. God. My family was like, they could have picked us up. We didn't want to call anybody and say, can you drive all the way out here to help us out?
I wanted to be independent. I-N-D-E-P-E.
We was independent, all right. We was independent, all right.
We were definitely independent. Definitely independent. Oh.
That's probably why we've gained as much weight as we have now.
To refuse
to put in that level of effort again. Never again. I'd rather be a broad any day.
Walk 5 hours.
Than to walk 5 hours to get to Red Roof.
Yeah, 4 hours, yeah. We had that 1 hour. It just seems convoluted now. I would just like to say that I would have taken her hand right then and there, Harriet. If you would have showed up, I would have known I was not free at that time, and I would have taken your hand to the promised land. Anywhere you wanted to go, I was with you, girl.
Including heaven?
Well, not yet.
No, you wouldn't follow that?
Not ready for that journey yet. To the Red Roof Inn, definitely. Without a doubt.
Right, chose the Red Roof Inn over heaven. That's gonna play back in your life story when you get up there.
And the light was on, Jesus.
I see.
The light was on.
You chose Red Roof Inn over heaven?
Not now. I said in due time. In due time.
Indubitably.
It was indubitably.
Indubitably.
Period. But yeah, that was that was rough. I didn't even think about calling my mama.
I didn't think about that either. I didn't want to call for that scare.
Because we didn't think it was the shock. And once we have already dealt with the shock, we didn't know how to deal with the shock. We just pressed forward. We kept on moving. Kept it moving.
And when your told my mother, I wasn't going to tell them. I didn't think about calling them. I wasn't even going to tell them.
Why did you think we should tell them? If they had found us shriveled up on the side of the road with our shoes in hand and Dunkin' Donuts and donuts all over us and cheese and soda. Here lies. I thought it was important to let them know that we made it through. That's all. We made it through.
My mother and everybody was like, "You did what?" Mm-hmm. I walked 5 hours through South Jersey and Pennsylvania. It was bad. No. I'll talk about that next episode.
I think we definitely thought we could do it because we did that walk from College Ave to Douglas to College Ave so many times. We were so confident.
That's our Rutgers campus, everyone.
Yes.
Through our Rutgers campus.
Unbeknownst to us, it was false confidence. It was very false confidence. You don't have to deal with hooligans along the way.
Hooligans.
And the options are limited, or unlimited rather, because there was RU buses if we so choose. You can hop on one right there. There's a confidence that comes with that. There's an extra push. But when it is total blackness and no one seems to be around, when we started our journey, there was nobody on the road. There was nobody walking. There was nobody frolicking. There was no life. There was nothing. It was us against the world. Feet against the pavement.
Oh.
Just nothing.
I like that. That's a word.
But we made it through.
Somehow. The long walk.
Soul Survivor. You say that was a sign.
I think I started the Negro spirituals once I saw the church.
Yeah, probably.
I started reading stuff ahead of time about somebody who passed and stuff. I'm like, no, John.
Oh, John.
Oh, God.
Gotta send him his mama a card.
I did think about that, though. Our ancestors really did make that walk. That's crazy.
That walk, they made me.
You're right.
That was a baby walk compared
not that walk.
No. And we couldn't even do that. Well, we did.
We did it.
It was just.
God, you won't quit. You want to quit. So.
I was going to use the same time. So we don't know.
That was good and depressing.
That
was good and depressing.
What was getting depressing?
That story. That was good and depressing.
Oh, good and depressing. I was like, getting depressing. No, we made it.
No, we good. We good. We made that. We did that. We did that.
I still don't remember being on the second floor though.
That's fine. Screw it. I don't care what floor
we walked, because we literally.
I know. Fuck it. I remember doing that step before because I remember stepping up the steps with my feet hurting. That's what I remember going up like.
Maybe I don't remember it.
Obviously, you went completely numb after that to the point where you left a donut in your throat.
I certainly did.
That's like another level.
Breakfast the next day.
Ew! Wake up.
Delicious. Remember that game Candy Crush?
So delicious.
Sweet.
So delicious.
Coronavirus!
Oh my gosh, I can't stand you.
You really did get sleepy all of a sudden. That's why I commented, because your eyes started getting low.
It was weird.
And I didn't see it before. I'm like,
do you know how you get sleepy? The sleepy waves, like at work, where they come super strong. It's crazy. Sorry that happened. I really love this job. I'm enjoying this. Sorry that went down.
Talk about the corona. You saw the thing that said
Corona. When are we gonna talk about that?
Coronavirus said we'll pay millions of dollars to get it switched to Budweiser. But James said that.
I was wondering that. The corona.
Yeah,
the beer.
That's hilarious. And all of this hoopla. That's hilarious.
That's hilarious. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, y'all.
I like that. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Remind us to laugh.
Because I was wondering that. No, I laughed.
Yeah.
Jeez, that was great.
I liked it.
Yes, coronavirus is out here strong. Look, news reporter. Coronavirus is out here stronger than ever. And it is a terrible, terrible time to find out. Y'all, I ain't got no insurance. That's all I'm saying. I mean,
I still got to find out about that, but.
Y'all know I'm sick. It's quick. And I'm awake now. You know I'm sick. I'm a sickly girl. Y'all found this out. I just got my Trelegy for that. Finally got that. Just for them to tell me I done popped off insurance. How did I find out? I wanted to go to the eye doctor. I wanted to get my little eyes checked. I wanted to get pretty glasses. I wanted to be cute.
Yes.
Evelyn from the internet was talking about some glasses. And I was like, you know what? I know I need some glasses for long distance. Let me go to the store, get this going. Went there and they were like, ma'am, we cannot assist you because your insurance is non-existent. What are you talking about? Of course I have insurance.
Yeah.
Nope. The motherfuckers took it because apparently we were on insurance at his job. Switched up the people. Something moved. Okay, to a whole new company. And they decided to dig deep into everybody because they don't, insurance companies don't want to really insure anybody. They just want your money. And so they looked into our wedding and said that we aren't officially married. They got our wedding certificate. We sent it many a time since 2015. I've been insured all these 5 years. Now they're saying there's a part on there someone didn't sign. And there is. It's like 2 sections for the person to sign. She signed one, didn't sign the other. So they were saying, because of that, we need to get everything re-registered, this, that, and the third, and sent to them. Come to find out, we go to the register people. They're like, well, you got to go to Newark because you got married in Newark. Go to Newark. And they're like, no one ever came back to us after you got married. You got licensed to get married, but no one came back to get the certificate of marriage at Newark. So technically, I guess I'm not married?
Oh my gosh. Wait, are you serious? Or wait. This started with insurance. And you're telling me
I'm not married.
Because somebody didn't pick up the certificate that's already done?
Right. So technically I am married, but I'm not married.
You know what?
Because I need the certificate to give to the insurance so I can have insurance. And we find out I'm not married. So all the times I've been saying married and all this and my taxes and everything getting messed up, for what? Messed up for what? Turn.
Shut your face.
Bruh.
What?
Bruh.
So but they had it there, right? So that you could pick it right
Apparently
up?
they got a backdate all the way to 2015. So it could be official. So I won't get that till 2 weeks from now. And I won't get the insurance until we give them that, and they're going to take about 2 weeks to fix it in the system.
Okay.
So I'll be without insurance for at least a month in this corona life, in this corona disease situation we all living in.
No.
Coronavirus!
Don't you bring out that. Get your stupid wet ones and your Germex.
Don't play. I don't play. You're going to be okay, friend.
So I've been using some home remedies. I've been gingering it up,
Yes.
drinking ginger tea. I've been doing some salt water rinses and gargling in my throat when my throat feel a little funny. I've been doing saline rinses in my nose and a swish wash push of the Neomeds. All in the hopes and praying that I stays the healthiest. Because I ain't got no insurance.
You will.
Because I ain't married. I'm single in these streets.
You ain't married, friend.
I'm single in these streets.
Don't let them hear you say it.
Ain't nobody looking. Talking about me, I ain't looking at nobody.
Coronavirus!
Single in the streets. So that's that,
Single
friend.
and uninsured.
Shut up. And it's fucked up. Everybody know I'm the sick one. Single and uninsured. Because everybody know I'm the sickly one and I'm the one who ended up with no insurance.
Yeah, bro. That's why I said, wait, what? What? You needs it.
I need it. But you know what? Maybe I don't need it.
Oh, maybe so.
Because the fact that I can't get this medicine that ain't really doing no permanent help anyway, but cost a fortune, I come to find all these other little things that's keeping me just as good as that without the money.
Yeah.
So you know what? Home remedy it up. All right.
Yeah.
Another shout out to the ancestors who knew what they was doing to stay
Hello?
healthy in the world. You know what you? I don't know how to rap it. Stay healthy in the world. I'm gonna cut it after I said that.
Okay.
So it sounds smooth with the edit. But yes, I'm finding a lot of home remedies in my life. Kombucha.
Yes, kombucha.
What's the other thing? I know. Sure. Kombucha, elderberry, fermented things.
Yes.
Ginger, onion.
Zinc, vitamin C.
Zinc.
Turmeric.
I feel like I feel sick with zinc sometimes though. Do you have to eat first?
I do.
Is that what's happening?
And a lot of people say the same thing. Some they get a sick feeling.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah,
Because if that's the case, what's the point?
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to find other probiotics to get me through.
I got to pick up mine from Target today.
Oh. Wonderful.
Don't play with that.
You and your stupid insurance cards.
I don't use it though. I don't go to the doctors like that.
You really don't.
No.
Phil's never been either. Like, you've been paying all this time.
Just in case.
So now me and my baby's about to be on this holistic life.
Wait, baby.
Because I want Magnus to be on it too.
Yes, but baby's not covered. Baby is covered, right?
Yeah, no, he's covered.
Okay, cool.
They only dropped his mama.
Okay.
They only dropped me. Trifling.
That's all right.
Coronavirus out here strong. People dropping people from doggone insurance. They just dirty.
That is dirty.
And you know another thing about insurance? Insurance is trash, bruh.
Okay.
All insurance. Boop you, health insurance. Boop you, because I still get all these bills. I'm tired of getting a bill from the doctors after I went to see them using insurance. Why am I paying you monthly and still got a big bill after?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Screw you health insurance. Screw you car insurance, because I'm paying you for probabilities always and forever. You ain't giving me no at the end of the year, you get a percentage back because you went a whole year without an accident or something.
Yeah.
No, you keep all that dough and then you fight me when I need your help to fix my car. Deductible shouldn't even be a thing. You should be paying up to this much, and that much should be in the bank for me to at least utilize.
That hit me like something else.
Son.
When I figured out what a deductible was,
When
yes. They give me that. There was like, no.
No, you have to pay this before we even pay anything out. Even though you've been paying us consistently big monies for months.
Wait, what? How does that
Yes, stupid. Boop you, car insurance. And life insurance, let's be real. Your death insurance. Nobody touching it till I dead. Nobody touching it till I dead.
Till I did. Okay.
Your death insurance. I think there should be one type of insurance. I said it. If we have to pay for insurance, wrap it all up. Stop giving me all these different plans of insurance. Put it all together. And I just check it all off. Let it be one bill to one place.
Life, auto.
Yeah, I'll take life, auto, health, and house if I got a house. And what's my one flat rate? The same way you get a consolidated loan to push it all together so that you get one interest rate that you pay for all those different bills. I'd like one insurance to cover everything instead of all these different insurance plans with all these different deductibles with all these different bull craps. Somebody do that. because I'm not with the numbers and stuff. I don't like all that stuff. But somebody take my idea and do that, and I'll be the first to sign up.
With it.
Boop.
Run and tell that.
Run and tell that.
That's all I had to add.
I think I'm done with that.
Okay.
So I wish for you all.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Slavery was bad.
Okay.
Freedom is good.
Indeed it is.
Walking should be good, but walking is bad too. Okay, that's not the wish. So I wish for you all.
That. On this long journey, on this long walk. I thought you was gonna do it because
you sound nice when you were going there.
Our wish for you is that on this long walk, that you remember that you are a soul survivor. You are going to make it through. You are going to see the promised land. Yes, there may be a lot that you may have to endure, but you will see that promised land. You will see the light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully it's not the other light. We're just talking about a bright light in a hotel room or whatever destination you are trying to get at.
Everyone should probably go on a walk of death and torture.
Oh gosh.
Everyone should probably go on a walk of torture with their friend.
Okay.
3 to 4 hours to 5 hours max, just to see how the friendship holds up. I feel like someone told me that before. That a true test of a relationship is a journey, a trip. Take a trip, go on vacation or something somewhere with that person, and really see in a car trip. They said a car ride, a road trip. I got another level of test for you in your relationship.
Yeah.
How about a walk trip?
Bruh.
Okay.
Have you done it?
How about
Have you done it?
a stroll?
Hey.
Okay. Because that was like a mini slave walk that we did.
Will you hold their shoes? Will you pat them on the back when they need it? Will you push them just to propel them forward?
Guys, take that trip with your friends.
Yes.
And see how the relationship really holds up. The long walk.
When you have nothing left to say.
The runaway walk. That's what it should be called. The runaways walk. Just try it. You see how you do.
You are a true friend indeed, friend.
You as well. You as well.
You've got my trust.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
So we'd like to thank you guys and encourage you to laugh,
to live,
and to listen to the 3-2-1 podcast. Just in case you was wondering, what do I listen to? That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Nothing else.
That's all.
I mean, you can listen to other stuff, but just make sure you listen to here.
Yes, right.
Right here.